loves, it's Lynn. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you for stopping by. So today's video is going to be a natural look, this look right here. I am focusing more on building up that perfect flawless foundation without applying too much. Like, we all want that flawless coverage where you don't see like any redness or anything. So as you probably can see, I've not used any powders. I have that natural glow in the skin. I've also added a little bit of highlight, but mostly of the products that I use in this tutorial is concealers and color correcting. So this is perfect for you that want to look normal. You don't want your skin to look like, oh, she has makeup on, because my skin looks totally like normal except for a little bit of contour and highlight, but it looks so fresh and hydrating, and I want to share all the tips and tricks on how to achieve this look with you guys. So therefore I thought, why not make a no makeup look for you guys. And I also just added a little bit of lip gloss and not like that full on glam. So if you enjoyed this look, please give it a thumbs up, or if you learned something, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below or ask me on Snapchat. My name is Linn Høvik. You can also take a screenshot of this little icon right here and add me. I would love to have you join my family. Also, be sure, if you haven't subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button right away for more beauty, fashion, and lifestyle videos. And with that been said, let's just jump into the tutorial, and I will teach you every secret I know to how to achieve a flawless face. So to start off any look, it's very important to have a moisturized face. So therefore, I'm going in with this moisturizer right here from Vichy. I really love it, and as you can see, I'm applying it by dabbing it into my face, so I'm sure that my skin is really taking it up. Then I'm going in with a primer, which is also very important if you want your makeup to stay on for the majority of the day. So I am just doing the same. I'm dragging it upwards and also dabbing it in with my finger, and I'm always making sure that the product has really sinked into the skin before I jump over to the next step. Then it's time to color correct all the redness that I have in my face. As you can see, I have some like sits and spots and also some sun damage. So what I'm doing is that I'm taking this brush, which is from Bare Minerals. I love this brush, especially for concealer. And I'm mixing two concealers together, which is yellow tone based. So I'm using one from Urban Decay and also one from L'Oreal True Match. So if you've seen my color correcting video, you pretty much have seen these steps right here. But what I'm doing is that I'm taking a little product at a time, and then I'm working it really into the skin. So I'm dabbing, I'm using my fingers, I'm going back with the brush, and I'm kind of working it really deep into the skin. And this is pretty much everything you need to get that natural looking skin if you don't want to apply a foundation. So I'm just covering up all my redness here. As you can see, I have a lot, and it's just something that is going on with my skin lately. I think it's the winter and the cold weather and all that stuff. And especially around the nose, I am making sure that everything really sinks into the skin, because if you have a product laying on top of the skin, it will kind of move around and it wouldn't stay and hold as long as if you apply it and work it really deep down. So getting the perfect result will take you a little bit of time, but the better you do it, the longer it will hold as well. And here you can see a huge difference. It is amazing what a yellow-based concealer can do to your face. Like, I'm obsessed. And now I'm just going to do the exact same thing on the other side. I'm going to cover up all the rednesses, and I'm also mixing between those two yellow-based concealer here as well. And since I'm a huge perfectionist, I always need to go back and cover up a little bit more because I want everything to look flawless and perfect. And I am taking my time here, you guys. So if you don't have as much redness as I do, you don't need to cover up this much. If you only have like a little section in your face, of course you can just color correct that part and move on to the foundation part. But I have a lot of redness, as you saw. And now I'm going back in with the yellow-based concealer, and I'm just going to put a little bit on our lid as well, because our skin is so thin here. So the majority of people will be a little bit blue. Then I'm taking this salmon peachy color from the NYX color correcting palette, and I'm going to cover up any darkness around my eyes. But since I don't have like a huge part of darkness, I only have that in my inner corners, so that is only the place that I'm going to cover up. Then you can see that I'm a little bit red under my eyes, so I'm going back with the yellow base concealer, and I'm carefully adding a thin layer, and then I am building it up, and I'm dabbing carefully with my finger, like I'm barely touching, and this will give you a flawless result, and your concealer won't crease. So now that I've started to get satisfied with the color correcting part, it's time to use a foundation, and I'm going in with MAC Face and Body Foundation. This is perfect if you are a little bit dry or very dry, or you have normal skin as well. Like, I love this foundation because it's a very light coverage foundation, and you can use it all over your body, and you can also build it up to a more medium coverage as well. It all depends on what you're looking for, and I'm also applying this with a sponge because I wanted it to look more natural. And I'm always checking my face if it's dried in or if it's still wet, then you need to work on the foundation even more. That's a great tip because you don't want your foundation to move around all over your face. You want it to stay on. And now, as you can see, I still have this sit on my chin, so I'm going back with the L'Oreal concealer. And I'm also putting the concealer on the places which I still can see some redness shining through because I don't want that. I want my face to look flawless. So therefore I'm just going back and I'm adding a little bit here and there. Then to set my eyelids, I'm using this light color from the NYX Contour palette. And I'm just going to work this in my eyelid because we don't want the concealer to move around. And then I'm going to contour with this cool shade brown color from the palette as well, just to give my face a little bit more of a definition. And as always, I'm putting some in my temple, in my jawbones, forehead, and on my chin, and pretty much where I want to give my face that extra tan effect and also a little bit more glow. So to get rid of the double chin as well, I'm not having like a huge double chin, but in pictures and stuff, I'm just adding a little bit under my chin as well and in my jawline, just to give it a little extra touch. So if you want this look to be a no makeup look, you can leave your brows like this if you really want to, but I can't stand my brows because one is a little bit more defined than the other one, so I really need to correct them and draw them in. And I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Pomade in the shade Blonde because I just need to have my brows on point. Like, there's something about that. I don't feel complete without my brows, but if you want a more natural look, you can of course go in with a powder, but you can see the difference, like it really frames my face. And then I'm going to finish off the brows by putting on some brow gel from Anastasia Beverly Hills as well. Then I feel like my eyelids are a little bit dry. I have some problem with that, especially in the winter. So a great tip here is to go back with the moisturizer that you used and you can kind of try to fix the problem. I always do this. And for the eyes today, I'm going in with this light brown color. This is more like a warm tone, but I wanted to give my crease a little bit of a definition to kind of make my eyes stand out a little bit more and to make me look more awake. So I'm just adding a little bit in my crease. We don't want too much because we want this look to look natural and kind of be like an everyday no makeup look as well. But you can of course skip this step if you don't want to. Then I'm taking this light, like beigey nude color, and we're going to put this on our lid. This will make your eye pop even more, and you will look a lot more awake as well if you use like a light color on your lid. And I like to use this because our skin is so thin here. So I love to go in with a little light shadow because this will take away any redness or darkness or anything that you may feel you have on your lid. And then I'm going in with this highlight color. I'm going to place a little bit in my inner corners to even open them up even more and make me feel even more awake. We want to look awake and fresh and happy. And then it's time to do mascara. I'm just going to add a thin layer of the YSL Chalking Mascara, which I am obsessed with. And then for the waterline, because this can be a little red at some points, we don't want that. I'm going in with a light white liner just to open up my eyes even more. And since this is supposed to be a natural look, I'm just going to put a little bit of a gloss from NYX. And I love this. I love these glosses and I love this shade as well. This is pretty much a nude natural color, like this is the exact same color as my lips. And then to give the skin that extra touch and that glow, I'm going in with the Becca Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop Highlighter. I love this highlighter, you guys, and I'm going to place a little bit on my brow bones, my cheekbones, on my nose and Cupid's bow as well. And this will really make your skin like glow and you will look so fresh, and I am obsessed. Then to finish off the look, I'm just going to spray some Fix Plus on me to give my skin a little bit more of a hydrating, a wet look as well, a dewy finish. And this is the final result, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully you now know a way to apply less foundation and less products onto your face, because you can achieve anything with less products if you only like work with it and build it up. So I really hope you learned some tips and tricks and how to apply these as well to your beauty routine to get that no makeup look skin. I love this formula. I love this look as well. Before I used a lot of like deep full coverage foundation and I just looked very matte and not alive in my skin. So now I feel a lot better using this technique as well. So if you still haven't thumbs up this video, be sure to give it a like, and also be sure to subscribe if you still haven't done it. I upload videos twice a week, every Sunday and Wednesday. And when that's been said, thank you so much for watching once again. I love you so much, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!